All right, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you long because I got to go down to the bar, child. I got somebody waiting on me down there. They been waiting since 9 o'clock. This went off at 11. I told them I'd be down there by 12. I still got the shit shower, shave, iron, lotion my ashy ass legs, and grease these big old lips. So I'm finna get on into this episode of Underground. We gonna call this Stop, Stine, Stop. Before you go too far. Y'all. So this episode of Underground, y'all, it had me on an emotional roller coaster. It had my emotions all over the place, and my thoughts are not necessarily organized chronologically in terms of the episode, but I'm just going to give it to you how it's coming off my heart at the moment. The one scene that stuck out to me the most was the scene when Stine walked up to him and supported him the way Liv would support Phipps and give him that inner power that he needed to go into that room and woo that room of gentlemen. We thought Stine had provided him with the inner power to do that, but little did we know that crafty cracker had something up his sleeve. But what that scene did when he was drinking that alcohol and all those guys in the room were speaking about, you got to whoop a slave like this. And if you don't do it, those slaves will cut our throat. And if you don't do it, those niggas will have to sleep with one of our eyes closed. It raised something in me. And it made me think that the primary problem as it relates to white people in America in relation to black people is that inherently white people are afraid of black people. They are afraid. Now, the question I can't answer is, why are they afraid? Are they afraid because they're innately afraid? Or are they afraid from a guilty place? Now I can't talk about white people of 2016. Let's talk about white people from back in that day. Were they legitimately afraid that they were going to have to sleep with one eye open because they knew what the hell they were doing was wrong deep down inside? I think the answer is yes. I think moving forward, slavery still exists. It's just not in the form of the plantation. I think that power is what drives this racist power structure in America to continue to be racist. I think a lot of white people in positions of power are just inherently and innately so afraid that people of other minority backgrounds are going to come along and either take something from them or moreover harm them. But the question you have to ask yourself, power hungry white people, is why is it that some random person of color would want to hurt you? Could it be because you've done something to them? Could it be guilty conscience per se? Let's talk about that in the comment sections. All right, y'all. So let's go on to this emotional roller coaster that I was on. Let me tell y'all something. Miss Ernestine embodies a level of strength, power, courage, endurance, unimaginable. And y'all, to think that this is what they've only been able to capture by means of reenactment, by means of research and reenactment, what they think it would have been like. Imagine truly what these people went through on that plantation. Imagine how it must feel as a mother to say, if somebody's got to cut the heel off my child, let it be me. Because I need to choose the lesser of the two evils right now. His foot gonna get cut regardless. But if it's gonna get cut, let me at least cut it in a manner in which it'll heal, he won't get infected, and he can live on. That had to be a hard choice to make as a mother. Y'all, I was on the sofa like this, cringing like I was in a horror movie. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then, boom, the great white hope had done saved us. Just when I thought Massa was bad, he had a conscience. So we thought, tricked you, bitch. Fast forward to the scene when Stine went in there and helped him fix his tie and put that voodoo that she do so well on him. I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, this man's moral compass has pointed north because he got this relationship with Stine that he said, no, I'm going to stand up to this pastor and I'm going to do this. And one man's vote is not worth me compromising my soul. Child, crafty crackers. Lo and behold, what that motherfucker did was said, fuck making Sam a cripple my favorite and my prize nigga. I'm finna ensure that I win this election. And lo and behold, y'all, he is giving his speech to that room full of racist slave owners. Obviously they were racist. To that room of powerful politicians with Sam's body hanging from the damn banister. Man, oh man, that was some powerful ass imagery. And fact of the matter is, he did what Donald Trump is doing in this country right now, and is speaking to people's emotions and speaking to their fears. Let me tell you something. Them people weren't hearing a nary piece of word that was coming out his mouth. They saw that nigga hanging from that banister speaks to all my fears, and moreover speaks to my interests, and that was all he needed. He could have came up there and folded his arms, and he'd have had their vote. It's a powerful thing when you speak to people's emotions and their fears and not their mind and intellect, and that's what he did. Now, moving right along to the story of Rosalie and Scarface and Noah. And I'm going to tell you something. What I'm glad that Underground is doing is that they have not turned this shit into scandal and making it all about the love story. The love story just accents the main story. I'm loving that, because I did not want them to go down no Rosalie Noah love affair lane. Don't go down that lane. We got too much history to cover in 60 minutes. Now, I just knew that things was going to be too good to be true for Rosalie and Scarface to pass. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That sheriff had done came in there, and y'all, he wasn't feeling it. He was not buying that they was passing. When he told Rosalie to play that piano, I said, Lord, I hope Scarface still got that paper clip in his goddamn pocket, because he gonna have to cut this man in order to get out of here lying. And lo and behold, Rosalie must have had some kind of damn photographic memory, because Mama played the hell out of that piano. Baby girl, I didn't know if that was Rosalie or Aretha Franklin. Many say that I'm too young. Yes, God. She gave him something she could feel with them piano notes, but just when we thought that was enough, he had done threw another wrench in the game, as they always do. He had done asked them for their papers. Lord, post Scarface had to learn the white man walk, the white man talk, the white man dress, but he didn't learn the white man read, and neither did Rosalie. I was nervous, but see, I thought Rosalie was going to pull his whole card and put them papers on that table, and his country Bama ass wouldn't have been able to read like Detective Stabler. You see what I'm saying? Don't think because they white, they literate. Don't think because they white, they educated. Don't think because it's white, it's right. Don't think because they white, they got money. Because they always got them kind, like Detective Stabler and Honey Boo Boo. Okay? Moving right along. I thought she was going to put them papers on that counter and that man was going to be able to read. Lo and behold, it was a knock, knock, knock at the door that saved the day. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you something. Catch this. Good wolf, bad wolf. Detective Stabler's son is putting it on him. He is wearing him out consciously about if what they are doing is the right thing. At the end of the day, Detective Stabler don't want to do this, but he got to eat. And granted, I was about to say I understand. I don't understand, but for the sake of this review in the movie, I understand. He doing what he got to do to eat, but his son called his ass on it. You taking the lazy way out. Now look, my bad. I was around here playing in the damn Twitter when the man read that paper from the bank to Detective Stabler, explaining to him exactly what it meant. Now, I didn't hear that part, but when I took my SAT, I scored high enough on my deductive reasoning to know that the paper said something about, I guess, an increased value in house, or something that he must own must be of value, and all of a sudden now he has money. It might have been some gold or something. Nonetheless, I got what I needed to get out of it, which was he ain't he ain't broke no more. He got money and some leverage, meaning he don't have to do this. Let me tell you something. When he grabbed Rosalie and looked her in her eyes and was shaking her, think that telepathically he was saying to her, go with me. It's going to be all right. I'm telling y'all, I don't think Detective Stabler is going to turn Rosalie in. I think they've come too far to turn back now. Now, keep in mind, Underground has been renewed for a second season. WGN has ordered up 10 episodes for next season, and I'm just waiting on them to call me and let me know what day I need to come in so I can play an extra in the background like this. WGN, I speak the good slave talk. Look at these videos on the YouTube, but I don't even want to speak in raw. I just want to play in the background like this. Anyway, y'all, Underground, I can't make this one a 30-minute review, and I can't give y'all all our history today because I got to get down to the bar. I don't stood this friend up for the longest, but Underground. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, take to the comment section, and let's have a discussion. Oh, Lord. While I got you on the line, we got to plan another film for Sam. I got to go down to the bar, so we're going to plan the film tomorrow. But can we please make sure that this film don't involve any meat caught with rope and any meat caught with any kind of line or rope or tandem in respect for Sam being lynched. All right, so y'all, we're going to go ahead and start thinking about what you're going to bring down to the film. Go ahead and drop it in the comment sections, and I get the official arrangements together tomorrow down to the Instagram and the Facebook. Y'all have a good night. See you soon.